What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for your hardest job on YouTube, being a Madden commentator. Somebody told me go play the Madden Ultimate Team holiday games, Thanksgiving Day games. Look at the tragedy of football that ensues. This is the first one. Rush for 20 yards. First one. Novel way to get a 20-yard gain on the ground is to pitch the ball. I've never seen a game company so willing to expose itself. I've never seen a game company that showcases its flaws and that highlights what makes it a bad game. They make these little players, and I don't specifically know why, but their animations stay the same. Whether it's a 4-foot player or a 40-foot player, this player is now too short with this animation to catch this pitch, and he can't modify it. He can't reach his arm out. He can't jump to get it. He's stuck in this animation for a player much larger than him. When the ball goes past him, because they don't scale these animations, his hands go through his face and his helmet when he's trying to show frustration. And because that is an emotion animation, he's not weighted to the field like he would, say, a tackle or a jump, so he's actually just gliding down the field when he comes in contact with another player. There's a lot of game companies that do everything they can to make sure their game doesn't get shown at its worst. Madden and EA is not one of them. I offer that play to you with this. This is going to show you how much my channel has grown, not because of me as a commentator, but because the frustration with this game has mounted. So earlier this year, very early this year, I did a video, Madden 18, proof gameplay is not improving, just under 10,000 views, over 300 likes. And in this video, I talk about these miniature players and their inability to perform football tasks proper for the game to actually play. I discuss their inability to take a knee because the animation is not modified to where their knee can touch the ground. In this video, I highlight a Madden 17 video I did called Short Madden Ultimate Team Players Can't Take a Knee, Why Do Animations Mean So Much? That only got 408 views and 12 likes. So there's been a pretty big growth of my channel due to Madden frustration. And yet here we are, Madden 19. We're 2 years removed from this issue being shown on my channel. And we still can't get an improved game. And people will come on my channel and say, what's the solution? You show all the problems, but you never give the solution. I don't know what the solution is. Stop making the players small? Play your game? I mean, if you didn't watch the video in 2017, that's fine. If you didn't watch the video in 2018, that's fine. This is the first time I played this game mode this year. You mean to tell me that I have the magic copy where the first time I played it, it didn't work right? I know that that's not true because as I tried to progress with the stupidest of game modes you can imagine, you can't catch the ball either, because the player is too short, so you try to lob them into the end zone hoping that the little player can somehow get underneath it and catch it. Why are we doing this? Make the game better. Listen to your consumer. Care about your product. Don't be willing to put out a game mode that showcases how flawed your game is. Don't be willing to expose your own game for all its faults. You would think that in a day and age where they want to emphasize competitive Madden, to the point that if you didn't notice, in that little miniature Madden, I was playing the competitive game mode they offered to you, you would want your gamers to think the least about animations. You wouldn't want them to think that competitive Madden could really just be strung together animations that they really have no control over, would you? But that's what they do. That's what they show. That's what they highlight. And let's not forget, in my opinion, facts aside that I just showed you, in my opinion, this is all derived from the error they made a few years ago where I believe a 5-inch player was in the game. Instead of being 5 foot, he was 5 inches, and he went through and just dominated making tackles, the little miniature mite, if you will. And you know what? They latched on to that idea. They embraced that concept, which is fine. Sometimes when you fail, you have to laugh at yourself. But it doesn't mean that 3 years later, we still play the same game with the same problems, with the same errors, with the same issues that I can talk about year in and year out. And you guys want to type in the comment section, like Madden's a person. Leave Madden alone. Madden's getting better. Madden's a perfect game. No, it's not. It's not. It might improve in some forms. It might get better in some aspects. But this shows you right here. August 11th, 2017. The same game issues are affecting it. November 19, 2018. Make a better game, EA. If you don't do it for yourself, if you don't want to do it for your own pride, if you don't want to do it to make the best game in the box that you can because your name's on it, then do it for your consumers. Do it for me. Do it for people that watch my videos. Do it for the people that make content with your game. Because I think we deserve it. I'm a little tired of talking about how bad your game is. I prefer to talk about how good it is. But the tragedy with that is, even when somebody shows me a play how good it is, I can still go back and show them how bad it is. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. I'll be back in the week with more comments.